Hello children. So in the previous class we have discussed about chemical effect of electric current chapter. Today in this class we are going to discuss the notes, that means fill in the blanks and question and answer which appear on this chapter. So under that fill in the blanks, first question is, most liquids that conduct electricity are solutions of dash dash and as well as dash, which conduct electricity. Only that means which allows the electricity to pass through it are called as which conduct the electricity, that are good conductor of electricity here. So that is salts, acid substances, bases are all will conduct the electricity. So that are the liquids which conduct the electricity here. Second question is, the passage of electric current through a solution causes dash effect. That means when electricity is passed through a solution, that means for a liquid our electricity has been passed, means what happens in this liquid? You have known that there some chemical reaction takes place. So what is that effect is called? Chemical effect. Maybe there is a change in color of the substance, or there may be a depositor of metals on one of the electrodes, or it may be a bubbles of gases will get. When all these three conditions or any of one condition has satisfied, means then you are going to say there is a chemical effect takes place. So that is means which is the effect taking place? It is the chemical effect here. Third question is, if you pass current through copper sulfate solution, copper gets deposited on the plate connected to negative terminal of the battery, isn't it? Copper and sulfate will get deposited, and copper is a positive charge and as well as this sulfate. So what happens here? This sulfate will get deposited on the plate which is in the negative terminal of the battery. Next question is, the process of depositing a layer of any desired metal on another material. One metal we are going to coat another one material on that by means of electricity. That means of electricity is called it as what? It is called electroplating here. Next question is, when the free ends of a tester are dipped into a solution, the magnetic needle shows the deflection. Can you explain the reason? That means when a free ends of a tester is dipped in a solution. For example, a good conductor you take. Good conductor means we can take an example of a lemon juice. Since we have known that lemon juice is a good conductor of electricity here. When the free ends of the tester, that means when a battery as well as one of the bulb if you taken, and that is connected to the this lemon juice you can consider here. When that is dipped on it, the magnetic needle. So for example, instead of bulb, we are going to take the magnetic needle here or the magnetic compass here, which shows the deflection. Means can you explain the reason why it shows the deflection? The deflection in the magnetic needle shows that the circuit is complete and the solution is conducting electricity. So there are two conditions that should be there for a substance to conduct electricity. One, that substance should be a good conductor of electricity. Second one, the circuit should be complete here. That means the wires and all should be connected, tightly connected. And the bulb, if they see here, it is magnetic needle is there. Magnetic needle means no problem will be there. If the battery connections are correct and the wires are not loose, everything is correct, means then you can say that magnetic needle will shows the deflection if only that substance which is given is a good conductor of electricity. So if that substance, for instance, is lemon juice or vinegar or a tap water is given, means then that solution is conducting the electricity here. So now if magnetic needle is connected there, then that magnetic needle is showing the deflection. Why it is showing means because that is the circuit is complete and the solution will conduct the electricity. Next question is, name three liquids which when tested in this manner, that is in this manner, magnetic needle is there, battery is connected, this means making a tester here, and a solution is given, may cause the magnetic needle to deflect. That means tell the any three liquids which will conduct the electricity when this is connected in this manner. Okay, what are those? You can give an example. Here I have written vinegar, lemon juice, tap water, even a milk all these are the substances which conduct the electricity. So these are the substances which conduct electricity, or which when tested in this manner, this magnetic needle is showing the deflection. If this magnetic needle showing the deflection means this substance will conduct the electricity. Next question is, the bulb does not glow in the setup shown in figure. List the possible reasons and explain it. Okay. So this is the setup given. Why the bulb is not glowing in this setup? What is the reason behind it? The reason, possible reasons, I have made the points here. What are those? The wires in the circuit may be loosely connected. That means whatever the wires are there, they may be loosely connected. That is the one possible reason. Because of that, the bulb may not glow. Second one is the bulb may be fused. Even there may be a problem with the bulb also. That is what? The bulb will not glow. Third one is the cell may be used up. That is the battery which is given. Cell means, or battery means, it is a combination of cells. No. So when these cells are used up means already it was used up, which cannot be used further, means if you use the same cell or same battery if you have used means, then that will be, the bulb will not glow there. The last condition is the liquid may be poor conductor of electricity. That may be the possibility also. If we pour the distilled water in this, and if you want the bulb to glow means, where does the bulb will glow? Because the distilled water itself is a poor conductor of electricity. If it is a poor conductor of electricity means, you know that it does not conduct the electricity here. So these are the possibility. That means assumption that because of that the bulb may not glow here. One is the wires are not connected, or wires are connected loosely. Second thing is the bulb may be fused, and the third thing, the cells may be used up, or the fourth one is the liquid may be a poor conductor of electricity. Next question is, does pure water conduct electricity? If not, what can we do to make it conducting? So the question is pure water. Pure water is nothing but, you know, it is a distilled water. Whether the distilled water conduct electricity? No. The pure conductor does not conduct electricity, but what you can do to make it a conductivity, we can dissolve a salt. When salt is dissolved in pure water, it conduct electricity. So in the first itself we have known that which are those you can conduct electricity, or salt is also a substance which conduct electricity. So that means when I add salt to this pure water will conduct electricity. So even you can take example of a tap water. Tap water contain many dissolved substances. Because of the dissolved substances or the salt contents, that tap water will conduct the electricity here. So same thing we are going to use. We are going to make this pure water into the impure water to make it a good conductor of electricity. Next question is, in case of a fire, before the fireman use the water hoses, they shut off the main electrical supply for the area. Explain why they do this. That means when in case of fire in any of the building, you take it a fire has been occurred. Before the fireman use the water hoses. Water hoses means a pipe of water. The water will be there, no, with them. The fireman used to have the water, no. That water hoses, they were going to say hoses is nothing but a streamed pipe will be there where the water will be contained. That will be taken by the fireman's will be there. They shut up the main electrical supply for the area. So the complete area where the fire has been catched up, they will first shut off the electrical supply, and then they used to spray the water here. Why they are doing that? The water used in the water hoses is not pure water. It is a good conductor of electricity, isn't it? What the water they are going to use the fireman, that is not a pure water they are using. That is the impure water which we are using. That means what the same water we are going to use, the same water they are going to use there. That means that water is a good conductor of electricity. So fireman shut up the electrical supply before spraying water to save themselves and other people from electric shock. So when this pure water itself is a good conductor of electricity means, so that when it is poured on that fire means, it again catches up. It won't shut off. It again catches up. So due to avoid that, First he used to reduce all the electrical supply and then they used to spray the water. Next question is, a child staying in a coastal region tests the drinking water and also a sea water with a tester. That means it differentiate between the distilled water, drinking water as well as the sea water with his tester. He finds that compass needle deflects more in case of sea water. Can you explain the reason? So that is, he is differentiating between the drinking water as well as sea water here. So what he has observed here, in case of sea water, the magnetic compass, that is compass needle, was showing the deflection more compared to that of the drinking water. What is the reason? The sea water contains huge amount of salts in comparison of drinking water. We can't able to say the drinking water is very pure. Okay, when compared to sea water is containing huge number of salts than that of the drinking water. Hence, sea water is better conductor of electricity and it produces stronger magnetic field in a wire and hence deflects the compass needle more. Why the sea water is deflecting more means it contains more amount of salt. More amount of salt means it is better conductor of electricity than that of the drinking water. Here we can't able to see the drinking water is a poor conductor of electricity. Maybe it is also a good conductor of electricity, but when we compare with the sea water and the drinking water, the more amount of salt contents will be there in sea water than that of the drinking water. Hence, in the case of sea water, huge amount of there is a better conductor of electricity. Because of that, the compass needle will shows the deflection. Thank you.